Well, very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to August. We are cracking along on season 2 of the 2 hectare challenge. And today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. Following the conversations we've had in previous episodes and the comments, we're going to make a bit of traction with some livestock today in our new 2 hectare section. But in front of us here, we have a bowser full of fertilizer, liquid fertilizer to be precise, because we're going to put this onto the root crops that we have grown because they're in need of a little bit of a kick up and we want a good yield. So that's going to be the plan there. We have a livestock pen placed down already. Our lovely... just need to get the time back up where it should be. Our lovely orchard that we planted has now been turned on and activated. Unfortunately, I forgot I needed to do that, and we sailed through the whole of July without really making anything from there. However, it's a learning lesson, and we're on the right track. It will be nice to just get some apples being produced there. I'll show you what the field looks like as well. I might make some more changes. We'll have a look into that together and we can decide. But first thing we'll do is just go and take this on up into the yard. There's nothing coming. We've had to lease a sprayer because we don't own one. We're doing this because it seems to be a bit more appropriate than granular fertilizer, but we will see how we get going. It's just, yeah, the yield potential across the board there, because the nitrogen is so low, it's in the red, is not great. So we really want to optimize that as best we can. And what better way to do it than cracking on with quite a lot of... Ooh, get over there. Quite a lot of liquid fertilizer, so that should be great. We're just going to lift this up. It's a beautiful morning. We're nice and early. I love the sunlight on this map at this time of day, especially in the summer, so that's why we've kept it where we are. Let's just stick this down here. This is a hardy spray that we've leased, rented, hired, whatever you want to say. Be curious to see if this comes up to be super cheap at some stage, because that would be pretty neat if it does. Okay, maybe need to move that to a different side, slash a bit closer. 2,000 liters, I'm not sure if this will be enough, but I hope so, because this pallet was not cheap. That's more than it did to lease the sprayer. I guess that's where the yield comes from. Okay. Well, after a ridiculous amount of trying, moving things around and shuffling, I figured out what was going on and why I couldn't unload, so now we can. And effectively, we are going to do just that. Got half a tank full here. We're done. Oh, just slightly over. So about 800 liters left inside that there. In that IBC thingy-majiggy. But we're going to spread this. We're going to see how we get on. I'll spray this and let's see. Well, it looks like we've got the row crops on the John Deere ready to go. Because our crop is coming along quite nicely. Looking very healthy for it. So we want to be careful. And then, but yeah. Won't take too long to cover all this ground, I shouldn't think. Nice and quickly done. We've got a, I want to say it's 24 meter boom on the back here as well. So will be nice to get through it all. The ends might be a little bit tricky, but we'll see. It's not going to be an ideal science at this occasion. We just need to make sure that we are looking the best we possibly can. So with that being said, into here we go. And I need to figure out roughly, let's try and aim for there. Get you all folded out there. This is the red beet we're in at the moment, looking very leafy, which is nice to see. Oh, have I nailed this? Come on, come on. Ah, out by a row. You hate to see it. You really do. If we have anything left as well, we're going to throw that on over to the grass as well. I think that's the plan. Let's see how this goes then. We'll bring up our little map as well so we can see we're turning everything from a nitrogen perspective at least into a lovely green color. Variable rates on as well, so I'm not sure how much this will use, but we'll see. Now we are going to defy the rows a little bit here, although I don't think we... no, you know what, we're not. I didn't put a tram line in here, so we're just going to live with it. We're going to stop there, turn you off, and fold you up to get around to the next pass. It's not going to take us too long to do all this, like I say, but We'll get ourselves into some kind of position about here, I think. All right. Yes, like I said, it won't take us too long to do these fields. We'll get all of the beet crop or the root crops done, and then that's probably going to be the last application they will need. I think they'll be all good after this, and then we can just, I think we will be harvesting them until the late autumn at this rate, or early autumn. Get them all done, dusted, and then drilled into some grass again. Everything will go into grass. We'll get another cut of silage off here as well, and then we can take that along. So that is all part of the plan, and I think it should work out pretty well, truth be told. Now you see, because I could have just like driven across the edge there, but no, it's not me. Not the most realistic, I'd say there. So we'll make this work. Get it fold up now, and then yeah, we'll finish this one up. Spitfire time there as well. Once we got this done, like I say, today's video we're going to be focusing mainly on the sheep, getting them up there and figuring out what we're going to do from a feed standpoint. We do have another tree fell down that we need to go and get all collected and sorted out, put through the processor and then sent away. So that is something that we'll have to look into there. I just crashed off a fence post, so that was fun. But we'll have to get that one put in. We're doing one a month just to keep things ticking along. I think the BJ is out of silage, and if I'm not mistaken, let's have a quick look here. Over here, around the corner. This yard's starting to fill up a little bit with bits and pieces, but these should now be silaged. Oh, not quite, 93%. Another day or so there, I'd say. But that is the first block done. And we good, we move on. This one's a little bit bigger. We've got a little bit of room to turn around at the end there as well, which is great. Should speed things up a little bit. But let's get this started to unfold again through the tree avenue. These trees will be felled soon as well, because they're of a good length as we come into the carrots here. So that'll be exciting to get onto something that we've produced ourselves. And again, more revenue is always the case. There you go, get back onto the track here. This looks pretty cool. Like I say, I love the lighting around here. It's just brilliant, it really is. No, we are we right up the edge? I think we are. Ah, look at it go. Look at us go. Absolutely killing it. No weeds either. I don't know if that's a byproduct of us plowing over there, but yeah, weeds are being controlled, which is great. Really happy about that. And I think we've got like one row that we need to contain over there. And then we're all good over that side as well. Watch that tree. Ah, rubbish. We're not going to quite get them all in over there. That's going to be a pain to come back down and do, but we'll tie that one up anyway. Yeah, and then we should be all good to go. We'll get this done. We'll get the little bit over there done as well, that final block, if you will. And then we'll move on to discuss and have a look and buy some sheep. See if we need to get more than what we have already there, and show you some of the other infrastructure that we've acquired so far. Busy, lots happening though, but it's starting to come together. And then this is when you love it, when a plan comes together. Everything is all pretty much in one pass here. I'll have to bend our way up there a little bit as we come through the parsnips here, but it's all coming together nicely, and we're not using it very much fertilizer here at all, which means we'll have a lot left over for the next time around, which is great because, as I mentioned, they're quite expensive. So we'll just spin that way. We'll keep ourselves going, and then straight on into this last bit here as well, and then we're set. And then, yeah, like I said, onto the grass. I'm quite pleased with how it's shaping up over there. Decided to go for some sheep after all, and I think it should work out quite nicely. It still gives us plenty of pasture space as well. We have acquired a few other bits of machinery. We just seemingly cannot stop buying tractors, well, equipment of some description there. So it'll all get used. We'll have to find a way to use it. And it's been about 24, 25 hours since we finally got the productions in place there for all of the all of our orchards over there. So we're gonna have a look to see if that's changed anything and see if we've got any production and, you know, see what waits us really. The fruits of our labor, quite literally. Right, let's just go and take this straight on up. Very uncomfortable ride with the row crops on here, no doubt, but we will live with it. And then we can just think about what that's going to look like. Don't often do too much. I think we've got a little bit of liquid, solid fertilizer left as well, but we will use what we can in the sprayer here because the spreader has been emptied. So we'll get that put down. And then hopefully, yeah, we'll get we probably need one more. It'll be September because we need one more growth stage just to get a decent crop off grass. So let us know as well. A few people have been asking about the map to see if you have been, or to see if they could do the same challenge. Let me know if you've set that up on Meadow Grove or any map for that matter and how it's coming along. 2 hectares to start with is a little bit interesting, depending upon which route you want to take, but I am more than delighted with how it's coming. So in here, that's our original orchard. That's the same. That just produces a certain amount of money per month. That's fine. You'll see dead ahead we now have a water station because we need that to acquire water for our orchard. Right next to it is the little Bowser that you'll recall we bought in the last episode there. That's all good. So when we need to, we can just bring that up here and cart everything up and be set. Up our little road, you'll see the field to our right here is growing. It's growing well, but it does need it probably can take a bit of fertilizer on there, so we'll have a look see. But what I'm curious in is once we bump our way along this little track, little turning area up here, spin her around quickly. Now I think if we just stop here, all of our apple trees here, they are doing their thing, and I think we'll find, I'm assuming that it's 1,000 litre per pallet of apples. So they've got plenty of water, so we'll have to see what that looks like to see when we get our first pallet. But yeah, that would be interesting to see. And over here we have our first temporary sheep pasture. They can hold 25, which we're going to go and buy now. Somewhere over here we have the little dealy bob. That's the official terminology. That looks ill. Not that one. That one looks better. There you go. So what's that? 3,600 plus delivery. Okay. So now, oh, easy. Are they here? I don't see them. Oh, so we've bought them, but I might need to do some fiddling to make them actively appear there. That's fun. Okay. What if I bought the other type? They're all missing though, so maybe that's not going to work. Why do they all look anemic? Okay. So assuming I can get that to work, we have this one space right here. Now, like I said, 25. We can get more in there. But do you think we should? Should we get another pen in here somewhere? I would need to figure out where things spawn, if things do indeed spawn, and what that looks like. But there's certainly space and opportunity for us to add a few more in here. Bales of hams can stand on those. So let me know what you think, if we should do that or not. And if not, what else should we go for? There's plenty of room in here. I do still want to be able to use this space to, right now, if we're going to keep more sheep, bale some hay. That's going to be pretty important for us to do. So we actually have something to work with there. So we'll have to check that one out and see how we get on. But yeah, we could nearly put at least one more pen in here somewhere. The land itself doesn't lend itself too well, so you have to kind of be probably pushing one along the fence line here on the side maybe. But yeah, comments down below, let me know what you think about that, which one should we do and where we should do it. But right now, as we hurdle the fence. Away. Ooh, in the hedge. So we'll get some grass sprayed. Allow it to kick on a little bit there. So whatever we do decide to cut and bale, we can. We don't have a tether. We've got everything else we need to make hay. Well, we'd have to get like a woofler or something in line so we don't cause too much mess, because then we'll have to get a rake to go with it. But we've got most of the things that we need, let's say that much. And then I am all ears as to what else we can find to make this all work. Yeah, we're just trying to figure a few little things out. But let me know, like I say, this is as much your project as it is mine now, and I feel like it's a great opportunity for us. I will be bringing you an update again next Tuesday, where we will be in September, and I fancy we could be quite close to starting some root crop harvesting as well, which is when, as you all know, we really start to see an upward tick in our investment. Over the next few days, we should probably see, as I crack into a tree, we should probably see the rest of the silage bales are fit to go, so we'll take them away. I'm going to fold that back in and get further away here. Because that will help everyone. Yeah, you should probably see that those will go, get our money back up into the hopefully like 30,000-40,000 mark, and then we can start all over again, see how we get going. But lots to do, lots of small little projects. We're going to get this all sprayed off so we can bin off this sprayer, because I don't want to pay for it anymore. Even though it's not what you should be doing, and keep it nice and low. I'm going to raise it up so don't clatter off any fence posts, and we'll get spraying. Happy days. And with that, friends, we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. This has been a bit of an all over the place, but we're making progress, and that's always important, and we're trying to get some farming happening. So let me know what you think we should do. More sheep, less sheep, different animals. The choice is yours. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. I've been Simulation for the Nation, and we'll see you all in the next one.